What if we could reverse engineer longevity? I spent the last 20 years trying to do just that.
Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. And in this video, I begin my short series on sharing with you the notes I took and tips I got from watching the Netflix series Live to 100, Secrets of the Blue Zones, featuring Dan Buettner, sharing his research over decades by visiting with centenarians living in the 5 blue zones around the world and their secrets for living longer. Today we're going to visit first stop Okinawa, Japan. But before we get started, be sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this, as well as my other videos on faith, health, and beauty all year round. And a dream of mine is to visit Japan, so it was really exciting for me to see this was the first stop on our travels in this Netflix documentary. And if you've seen Japan on TV, you know it's an island. It's got beautiful mountains. It's surrounded by water. It's got lush greenery and foliage and so much more. And Okinawa has been one of the most famous places in the world, having a large segment of the population living to 100 and even later. Some of the things that they shared with us in the video were to always have fun, don't get angry, practice forgiveness, and make laughter an important part of every day you live. They also practice enjoying the present, not focusing on what the future's holding, although you plan, and not focusing on things that have happened in the past that you can't change. And all of these are things not only can you learn from some of the wisest people in the world, some of the most successful, also from The Secret, also some religions practice these tenets.
Are living to 100 at the highest rates in the world. What is the secret to living a long time?
Now, as far as the foods that are eaten, before I get to that, the people in this area also practice something called harahachi-bu. And for harahachi-bu, it's stay eat until you're 80% full, and then you stop. So they practice not overeating, not becoming too full, not stuffing themselves. And it has paid off in so many ways, more than we can ever imagine. Another thing that was recommended is having a garden, which I grow one every year, and I find it relaxing and enjoyable. I just love seeing what has grown and been given to me by taking care of it and giving love and watering and planting and so forth. And just about everyone who lives in Okinawa has their own home garden that they care for themselves, not hiring people out, but taking care of themselves. Even those that are in their upper 90s, it's something they do to relax, to know the food that they are eating is healthy, and to just be involved in something that brings them joy. The Japanese diet, or the Japanese meal plans, consist of combining subtle flavors, Southeast Asia, East Asia, and some of the world's most powerful longevity ingredients. The Okinawan diet has produced not only the world's longest lived population, but also some of Asia's most delicious food. And where it's situated has meant that it served as a trading post, being 800 miles south of Tokyo, 400 miles east of the coast of China, and 300 miles north of Taiwan. And so today, the cuisine is a delicious blend of Chinese, Southeast Asian, and Japanese cooking styles, along with its native tropical vegetables and fruits. And you won't find many of these regional dishes and delicacies anywhere else. So one of the most important foods that was pointed out for trying are purple sweet potatoes, or beni imo. They used to be grown exclusively in Japan, but now they're also grown in America. They have various varieties that are being trademarked, as well as, I think, one company. And I've heard of them and never tried them. Well, after this documentary, I got 2 different types of purple sweet potatoes. One is Stokes, which has a white, purple skin, but the flesh inside is white. I personally didn't care for that. It made me nauseous. The rest of my family didn't like it, so you may like it. And then I got some actual Japanese purple sweet potatoes that are not only purple outside but inside, and I absolutely adore and love them. They're my second most favorite potato now, next to the orange sweet potato. I can't get enough of them. You can eat them raw, they can be boiled, they can be roasted, they can be eaten raw, they can be steamed, they can be baked. Anything you can do with a regular sweet potato, you can do with these. The difference is that the purple sweet potato has so much more to offer in terms of nutrients, anthocyanins, polyphenols. It's just a powerhouse of goodness. So, quickly, the flavor profile I want to share with you, and I'm actually looking in the Blue Zone's kitchen book now, so I can give you the correct information. Yes, I got that after watching the documentary again. This is absolutely fascinating and I think helpful for anyone of any age. I think we have a habit in America of waiting till things go wrong before we do something about it, instead of being proactive and making it our health a priority and practicing things that will be great for us in the long run. And so with these videos, I hope to share with you this information, so in case you don't have time to watch the documentary yourself, or you're just really busy and you can't find time to do it, you don't have Netflix at all, but you really are interested in getting your information, I'm providing for you here. So, a little more on that purple sweet potatoes, because they've got it here. It's one of the pillars of the Okinawan diet. Okinawan Imo is a supercharged purple sweet potato, a cousin of the common yellow-orange varieties that have been an island staple since the 17th century. It contains an antioxidant called sporamin, which possesses a variety of potent anti-aging properties. It also contains higher levels than its orange and yellow cousins. So with that being said, let me share with you some of the information on the flavor profiles, which are flavor pairings that help form the framework for Okinawa's most popular dishes. And they help to enhance a variety of different meals. There's dashi plus soy sauce and scallions. There's miso plus dashi and tofu. There's miso plus dashi and scallions. Garlic plus soy sauce and sesame oil. Ginger plus soy sauce. Ginger plus scallions and turmeric. And lastly, turmeric and soy milk. So these can help to add flavor to many dishes that you eat, and not necessarily the items that are from Japan. But if you are interested in those specific foods, as I mentioned, one is imo. A second is green onions that are an excellent source of vitamin K and vitamin C. Dashi broth, which is rich in amino acids, and you can find many recipes online on how to make different dashis. Miso, which is rich in various vitamins, and because it's fermented, it also provides loads of beneficial gut bacteria. You got sesame oil, high in zinc and copper, and it's known to boost heart health and improve circulation. There's seaweed and kelp you can find all over the United States in just about any store now. Tofu, and it's eaten in Okinawa like bread in France. And studies show that people who eat soy products in place of meat have lower cholesterol and a lower risk of heart disease. I do want to point out that Japanese tofu is a lot different from the one we get here. If you can find Japanese tofu, that's what I would eat. But there are a lot of brands that are in store that I just wouldn't touch. They're not fermented. They are not organic or non-GMO. And if they are, they just aren't high in quality. Bitter melon, also known as Goya, and that's one of the main vegetables that are eaten there. And it looks like a shriveled tiny cucumber, and it's an effective anti-diabetic food that helps to regulate blood sugar, and it's also the base of many of the shampuru or stir-fry dishes in Japan. You've got mushrooms, particularly shiitake, that contains more than 100 compounds with immune protecting properties. And as I mentioned, turmeric, ginger's golden cousin, and it's a powerful anti-cancer, antioxidant, anti-inflammatory agent. You know a lot about turmeric, I'm sure. Two more things that I want to mention are natto or natto. I'm not sure. I think it's natto, and this is a dish that is eaten throughout Japan, and just one of those things that I've been told is an acquired taste. I plan on trying it soon, and I'll let you know what I think in a future video. So these are things that you can add to your diet and implement them to help septuagenarians, octogenarians, and centenarians enjoy in Japan, and helping them to live a long and healthy life. They are mobile, they are active, they have a low risk of heart disease, cancers, and all other types of things that we know a lot about, unfortunately, here in America. So do yourself a favor, try some of these foods, try implementing them into your everyday dishes, and reap the benefits of the Okinawan diet. If this has been helpful for you, be sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this, as well as my other videos on faith, health, and beauty all year round. Eat deliciously, eat healthily, and stay tuned for the next video for the second stop, which is Sardinia, Italy. And there's some really delicious foods that are eaten there as well, including the Goya, which really surprised me that these two countries share a vegetable that's not widely eaten in the U.S. Thanks so much for watching. Continue to be happy, healthy, and whole.
Every one of us to get
to that blue zone's living, no matter your age, and see you next time.
That is the promise of Blue Zone.